Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. This is Tarot Talk. These are Tarot Tings, and I'm your host, Boogie Down Bronx. And I'm here to take care of the Geminis. Gemini, if you're new to the channel, welcome. This reading can resonate for you if you have Gemini as a Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, or South Node sign. Quick shout out to my Patreon and my YouTube members only. If you're seeing this right now, you're seeing it early access or exclusive, depending on if I feel like posting it to the public, but you will always see it first on Patreon. You'll always see it first on YouTube members only. So let's get into your reading, Gemini. Let's see what's going on for you for November. Hopefully you guys are doing well, at peace, trying to stay calm in this crazy world. Yeah, so we're going to flip over your cards and see what you need to surrender right now. First card you got is surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar into your life. Then you have surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. All right, so that's what we're starting with here, Gemini. Let's see what it is that you need to practice effortlessness with and stop pushing so hard in regards to, let me see, what is that about for Gemini? What does Gemini need to stop pushing so hard in regards to? What do they need to just take a chill pill about? What does Gemini need to kind of take a back seat a little bit? Inner child trauma. Okay. So first card you got was reconcile. And there's a couple different things here. So take whichever one resonates for you. But reconcile. Some of you need to relax or try not to push too hard on bringing something together. Either you and somebody or you and something. You're trying to reconcile the situation. If it's just not happening, leave it alone for right now. It could be one of those. It's not really worth it. Yeah. So something else, you have affair or third party pushing too hard, either to, make somebody more committed. I don't know. I'm kind of getting that. So make somebody want to be with you or maybe leave another person. Some of you, if you are dealing with a third party type of situation, maybe you're really trying to get this person to choose you or want you back, but be careful about doing that at the expense of yourself. You got inner child trauma. Others of you are pushing too hard to try to heal, maybe try to move past your trauma, trying to forgive. And it's just like a process, Healing is a process. Grieving is a process. So some of you are trying to push forward in healing when you're not quite there yet. Others of you have envy. And so some of you guys are... you're motivated by envy in a sense where you're motivated by what you don't have, what other people have. And so some of you, it's making you work extra hard because you're trying to catch up to where somebody else is, or you see somebody else has something you want. And so it's making you envious and making you push really hard for that thing. Okay. Let's see. What outdated beliefs does Gemini need to conquer in regards to what? Outdated beliefs about themselves in regards to what? Healing. Again, healing. So it could be something with your career as well, or another air sign involved here. Tell me more outdated beliefs about Gemini for healing. Commitment. Yeah, some of you guys associate yourselves with not being able to commit. Some of you guys feel like you feel like you can't, and this is not everybody, but some of you feel like you cannot fully commit to somebody or something because you're broken, That's something that's coming through here, Gemini. Something is coming through. A lot of you guys feel like you cannot be with somebody, or somebody cannot fully love you, cannot fully accept you, cannot fully be with you, because you have a lot of healing to do, right? Because you have a lot of trauma. So this is something that a limiting belief is like holding above you, because you're like, I could not possibly either bring children into this world, or I could not be with a partner because it's too much trauma, you know. And it's not to say that this is an excuse, but you want to make sure that it's not limiting you from actually having a fulfilling connection or a long-term committed relationship or even a pregnancy, because you're so concerned about where you're not good enough that it's making you kind of unstable. Like you could be more stable, but there's like a lot of pressure you're putting on yourself to be perfect or be a certain way before you can have certain things. And to an extent, that is good. It is good to want to be at a certain level before you get in a relationship or before you have kids. But if it's something that is like really, really unobtainable or it's unrealistic, you also want to give yourself a little bit of room, a little bit of compassion, a little bit of grace to not be perfect and to still have flaws in your relationship, unless you know you're really, really, really not ready. You know, some of you could be using the "I'm not ready" as an excuse, and you've been ready enough, but you're just kind of still running away out of fear. But yeah, there's some limiting beliefs about what you're capable of, because you feel like you're still not healed yet, or you're still not over something yet, or you know, something that you're using as an excuse. For some of you, it's an ex or a past love you're still kind of holding on to as to why you cannot move forward. Okay. Very interesting. Okay. Let's continue. Let's look at the other cards. See what is blocking you with this energy. All right. What is blocking Gemini with this, with their limiting beliefs? And tell us more. Tell us more about this for Gemini. Y'all like my hair? I finally got it straightened again after like a whole year, and I'm happy to see how much it has grown. It's grown a lot because I cut it all off. I don't know if y'all remember. It was like in a mohawk at one point, like 2 years ago. I had to grow all my sides. They're all grown back out. What is it for Gemini that is blocking them? What limiting beliefs are blocking them? Happiness. Okay, that's the Tower. What limiting beliefs are blocking Gemini? Manifestation abilities, missed opportunities, 3 of Pentacles reverse, not having enough resources. Tell me more about what is blocking Gemini. A lot of internal conflict, honestly. Let's clarify the Sun card first. Can we clarify the Sun card? King of Wands. Can we clarify the Tower for Gemini? Can you clarify the Tower? 6 of Wands. Can we clarify the Tower? There's some of you, there's like this kind of like this fear of success almost. It's like a fear of success almost for me. I mean, it could be a fear of failure, lack of confidence, but I just feel like some of you, you're just, you know, some of you are like very, very, very realistic. You're very overly realistic at sometimes, because, you know, Gemini is opposite of Sagittarius. Sagittarius is an optimist, or supposedly an optimist, and looks at a lot of long-term vision, is very hopeful for the future. Sometimes Gemini, you can worry a lot and you can be really stuck in your head, or even be pessimistic at times. And so I think that's where this Tower card is coming from. It clarified by the 6 of Wands in reverse. Some of you, you feel like you shouldn't try at points because you don't believe that it's going to work out, or it's going to be everything that you're hoping for. It's not going to be victorious. Some of you don't fully believe that you have the capabilities. Again, there's something about you not believing in yourself. Something about you feeling like you can't do something, or you don't have what it takes. You don't have enough money, you don't have the confidence, or you don't have the skills, you don't have the experience. And so that is what's really hindering you here. And so, you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself, pushing really hard. But at the same time, some of you may be like missing opportunities because you're feeling like so behind in some way, or so inadequate in some way. Anything else about this for Gemini? Anything else about this for Gemini? Why they're feeling like this? Knight of Wands. Yeah, it could be something about where you're putting your passions, your energy at here. A lot of Wands, and in reverse, you got Page of Wands reverse, you got the Knight of Wands upright. But yeah, so those are those limiting beliefs here that you're struggling with. Okay, so let's see how we can kind of overcome those. I put all these cards over here. I forgot I put these over here. Let's see what came out over here. Oh yeah, the 10 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, some of you are either your expectations, it could be either way. Some of your expectations are extremely high, and you're even too high for you to even reach. And so it makes you actually get disappointed because they're so high, you think you can reach them. But then when you don't, that's kind of like a self-sabotage in a way, because if you already have a belief that you're not going to be able to do something, and then you set an extremely unrealistic expectation, when you can't do it, it's like it's fulfilling that belief that you couldn't do it in the first place, but you wouldn't be able to do it. It's like literally, if you expect yourself to be a master at something that you just started, that is unrealistic, and you are setting yourself up for failure. So be careful of doing that too, Gemini, where you're setting these expectations based on limiting beliefs, and then you're not achieving them, and it's like diminishing your self-esteem. So what is going to be revealed to Gemini about this? What is going to be revealed to Gemini about this? 5 of Wands again. What is going to be revealed to Gemini about this? 8 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you do need to learn how to work with other people better and take some of that pressure off. Some of you are going to realize that you need extra assistance with this, but a lot of you are, the way you're living your lives, or the way that you are engaging with certain things, are just keep reinforcing certain beliefs you have about yourself. Okay, so some of you, it's through a unhealthy connection, especially if this is like something involving multiple people, or there's drama, there's third party, there's cheating, there's an affair. This is reinforcing some belief you have about yourself. This 3 of Pentacles upright, showing that some of you need better collaborative skills in order to achieve your goals. Okay, because you can get there. You got 2 of Cups here. So a lot of you do have a healthy connection that is either coming in or that is trying to form, but you might be self-sabotaging it or pushing it away. King and Queen of Pentacles. I'm gonna have to come back to that later. But yeah, the swords. And then the 8 of Swords, where you are really, really, really in your head about what you're capable of, or what you can do, what you can't do. Let's look at the advice. I'm gonna keep some of these cards out while we get the advice. What is the advice for Gemini dealing with this energy? What is the advice for Gemini dealing with this energy? 3 of Pentacles in reverse again. 3 of Pentacles keeps coming out here. 3 of Pentacles. What else is the advice for Gemini with this energy? 3 of Wands. Oops. 3 of Wands. Tower card. Page of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. What is the advice for Gemini? Can we clarify let's clarify this tower here again. Why is the tower here for Gemini this time? Tower. And the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so there's a couple different messages that come to mind with this energy. But yeah, you have this Three of Pentacles in reverse again here. So like I was saying, learning where you need collaboration, where you need help building. And for some of you also just learning how to slow down. Okay, learning how to slow it down. Some of you might give up kind of fast. You might have really high expectations for yourself and then you give up quickly. Okay, so it's like you start fast, you end fast. Knight of Pentacles, learning to slow down and invest. Slow down and learn the ins and outs of things, doing things the right way instead of trying to cut corners. So, in the beginning, I was telling you guys that some of you you hold back a lot because you're of the beliefs you have about yourself. For others of you, you really move very quickly, and then it doesn't, or you're pushed too hard, move too fast, and then it doesn't work out because you're kind of skipping over important steps. So both of those could apply for you, or either one can apply for you, Gemini. But it's going to be really important that you learn to slow down and you take your time in situations. You engage with the situation. You try to do things the right way with the situation, because then it keeps getting to this tower moment where either you're engaging with things that you know aren't right for you, reinforcing a certain belief you have about yourself, or you're just moving way too quickly in these situations, and then maybe you think it's not working, but it's like you just need some patience here. You just need to kind of see it all the way through before you continuously walk away from it. Honestly, this reading was kind of all over the place. You got this World card in reverse here. So yeah, there's definitely some cycles here that need to be addressed before you can move forward. And everything is like balance. It's not to say you need to be stuck here before you can engage with things, but there's also a certain amount of work that needs to be done before you can progress forward or, get to where you want. Some of you guys, I think you just want to get there very quickly. And some things just you can't get there that fast. You have to really do things a certain way, step by step. And for some of you, rushing is what got you in this predicament in the first place, or giving up too quickly. So let me know how that resonates for you, Gemini. Yeah, this reading was a little up and down all around. But thanks for watching. If it resonated for you, please let me know that in the comments down below. Like, comment, share, subscribe so this channel can thrive. I am at Tarot by Bronx and Mind Body Bronx on everything.